Everybody, it's been a while. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I wanted to quickly show you guys something that I have decided to do recently, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I have been in a regular size traveler's notebook for, gosh, a couple of years now, and I really love it. I really love the traveler's notebook setup, and uh, I've come to Planner Zen. I have found Planner Peace. I wish I had the skills to put in some kind of angel song because seriously, Planner Peace, who has that? I do. So, however, no Planner Peace is ever completely perfect. Oh. So what, and for me, I'm going on an adventure. I'm going to try the smaller version of the Traveler's Notebook. So let me just kind of show you my current notebook and then the setup in the new one. You'll find that they are very, very similar, but I can kind of show you. Plus, you get to get a peek at my covers and stuff. So, here we go. Adventure time. No, that's not a show. Don't sue me. I didn't mean to copyright infringe. All right. So this is my current regular size Traveler's Notebook. It is in the brown color. I was using the black one from the Ace Hotel event, the caravan event in December of 2016 for a while, but there's just something about the brown and brass that really just is so squelchy and creamy and delicious. The black was cool, but I'm not cool, so I felt like a total poser. So I have the Midori brass label that says "Write On," and I did that with my typewriter. I've got the Midori brass pen, which if you guys haven't seen that, and it's with the Midori holder, or the, I guess, Traveler's Notebook holder at this point. So the Midori brass pen, for those of you who may not have seen it, is a cool little bullet-shaped thing that has a pen inside. So it's longer when it's posted, and it's very compact, travel size for your convenience, as Mushu from Mulan would say. So, anyway, yay, I did it. Okay. So this leather charm is from Bamkajen, and I will link them down below. I buy a lot of stuff from their shop. And then this is a lucky Goen or 5 yen coin. So inside is a craft folder. Actually, you know what? We should do this side by side so you guys can see that I am legit. Okay. So again, Midori brass label, and these stick right on. And for those of you who are wondering if it creates a weird writing surface to write, with this open, it doesn't. I thought it would. It's not too bad. This is something that I've gotten into recently, is punching my own leather things. So this says Tell Stories, and this is one that I cut and punched myself. And then again, Goen, as I said, super similar. So, oh wait, there's a difference. I made a liar out of myself. So this is just a little one of the plastic passport size thingies, and I have this going around everything in the small notebook because if I put it just around one, it sticks out way too much. And for those of you who remember some of my older videos, I hate Planner Peak. I hate it. I hate it. It makes my teeth vibrate. I hate it. So in here, I've just got some little labely goodness, a couple of moon stickers, and I'll link the shop where I got those down below, and some Midori and Classic-y labels. Actually, I think they're just Classic-y. Anyway, then I have some old stickers from the Reset Girl shop that I bought like 2 years ago, so I don't know if you can still get them, but I'll link her down below too. I'm going to have to rewatch this so I can take notes on everything I'm supposed to link. And then these are Pony Brown diary stickers that came from a sticker set from the Pony Brown Etsy shop. I love Pony Brown. You guys have seen my stickers. If you've seen my old videos, you know that I have a problem with being awesome. So, craft folder is the other first thing in here. So in the big guy, I've got some Traveler's Notebook brand sticky notes, and then on the other side, these came from the Pony Brown purchase that I made. These are just some regular like post-it notes. This is a Muji tab post-it, well, not post-it note, Muji tab sticky note. Comes in a pack of 4 colors. And then this is Mulang And I think I got a 4-pack of sticky notes on like AliExpress.com or something. So, and then I stamped this because I label everything because I'm a weirdo. This is a Traveler's Notebook crew tag, or Traveler's Factory. There's nothing on it. I just think it's cute. And then my plastic thing in here is inside the folder because there's no peak, because there's no zipper. So, and this just has a couple of Classic cards and a very compact Traveler's Notebook. And what I do is I have a laminator. So I will laminate a laminate sheet with nothing in it, and then I can cut it up into smaller pieces to, I'll put washi tape around them for my pen pals, or I'll do, little sticker things like this so that they're very compact. So in here, I've got, pockets with just stickers and labels in the front. On the inside, I've got a picture of my family, and then these little washi things that I made for, tape on the go, which I actually use more than I expected to, so that's kind of cool. But these are the same laminate sheet that gets melted with nothing in between, and then you can just cut them into shape. And I keep those in here. They're a little bit tough to get back in, but it is what it is. My Hobonichi Techo stencils, I cannot live without these. Mostly this one, second is this one, mostly for the speech bubbles. This one I just have because it's better than the blue one. Where's the blue one? I can show you the blue one if I can find it. Oh yeah, blue one, okay. So I don't really use the blue one very much, but I have it because I'm a completionist when it comes to stationery. But I don't really use it, but I do sometimes use like the excitement bubbles and the stars and stuff, so that goes in there. And then in the back, I have got some colored stickers and my If Found, Please Return To. And then just some scrap paper in here and page flags. And that is that. So next, after the craft folder, and this is a Bumpkachin sticker that they do sell, so you can get that on their website. Let me just center here, is the writing notebook. So this is volume 15, and that's 15 since I started using the Traveler's Notebook. And in here, as always, I keep all of my writing notes, my word counts, so I know how long the piece that I'm writing, what it counts as. And then just, it's either notes, that could work, or actual, in this case, recently I've been actually doing some writing, like actual writing in the book, and then I will type it out afterwards. So you can see I've got crossouts all over the place and like, messed up, all kinds of stuff. My handwriting, I can do pretty nice handwriting when I want to, but when I'm writing, I have to keep up with my brain, so not particularly nice. I try to decorate with little washi bits and stuff in here, just to keep things pretty. So that's that. And then this is the same kind of thing. I'm planning to start this on June 26th when the calendar starts for the second half of the year. So this will probably be 16. This will probably take me through the month of May because right now I've paused from editing the work in progress, or I've paused from writing rather the work in progress, and I'm editing one of my older pieces that I'd like to have ready to self-publish by the end of June. So just in time for some summer vacations, beach reading. So I will link my writer's website, so you can keep an eye out. You can catch up, follow my blog via email if you want to do that, or, I tend to post stuff on Instagram too, so you can follow me there. All that stuff will be down below. So writing notebooks, and again, if you want to I'm just going to leave these like this for a second so you can look at them. Let's see, what can I say about this? This is a Classic magazine paper label that I stamped with the Kodomo no Kao serif alphabet. This is a washi tape that I cut these out because they look so cool. It's like standalone pretend 3D clips. Totoro stamp. I screwed up. I was so mad, you guys, because, all right, here's what happened. Washi tape is not a porous surface. This paper is. Evie, hush. So I stamped this in non-permanent ink, and then it started smudging, and then I was really mad, and I was super mad, and I was like, you guys, super, super mad. So I took alcohol on a cotton bud, and I like wiped everything away, and then I re-stamped it, and it stays on permanent ink, but you can see that there's ghosting. And I was so mad, and then I thought, you know what, wabi-sabi, embrace the process. You're going to look back on that and remember something one day that you might otherwise not remember. So it is what it is. This moon sticker comes from that set that I got. Again, I'll post down below where I got that. This is the Imagination Will Take You Everywhere wax seal stamp. Again, another Bumkachan original. Traveler's Notebook stamp. This is a little guy that I carved myself. Excuse me, that's a Kodama. I think it's, no, it's not called a Kodama. I don't know. No, I suck. Anyway, why can't I remember what the heck his name is? Oh, Daruma. It's a Daruma. The Kodama are those little things in Princess Mononoke, which is a fantastic film, by the way. So anyway, Daruma. I haven't actually set a goal. I probably should have, like, when I started the notebook, and then I'll fill it in when I finish it. So maybe I'll just, like, you know what? Let's just do that. That was always there, you guys. That was always there. Always there. I did not just put that there. It was always there. 015 because it's the 15th book. This is actually 2 stamps. Well, this whole thing is actually 3 stamps. The Leela Martin one, a Crown one that I got at Tokyo Hands, I think, or Loft, one of the two. And then this one that's part of a Cavallini & Co. set, I think. And this receipt is a classic-y thing. So I like to layer the heck out of my things. Oh, and this world wasn't on, like I typed this and I stamped this, and this is a stamped feather. And I'll link down below to where I get all my stuff so you can poke around. This one has the same receipt on the front. Well, obviously not the same one because they're numbered. Little Daruma washi tape. I really like these guys. An Alice in Wonderland stamp, which I actually picked up this set at Anime Boston, which I was not expecting to find stationery there, but you always can find stationery if you look hard enough. And then another, clip, a constellation, whatever. So there's nothing in here, but there will be when I start this notebook. And then generally I'll always put in the date that I started a notebook, and then I'll stamp the date that I finished it, so I know kind of the range, so I can keep them in order and know what I'm looking at. So here's the backs of these guys, and then the fronts of my calendars. And you may have seen this recently on Instagram. This is my first half of 2017 calendar. I tend to like to keep the diary label. I got a bunch of stickers at the Caravan event in New York City in December of 2016, so I put those on there. This came with the book. Here's another classic label with a world map stamp on it. These are classic labels that I typed, and then this originally had something else that was very pokey, so it kind of messed that up. But again, wabi sabi, embrace the journey, right? There's that stamp combo again that I really like. And then on this one, I have a classic-y reserve piece, and I did this with my typewriter and a stamp. This is again 2 stamps because I like to combine them. I like to have custom stamps in a circle so that I can put different stuff in the middle, so that depending on my mood or whatever, I'm not always using the same thing. It's the same shapes, the same forms, but like little details are different. These stickers came with the passport size Traveler's Notebook. This again is a little washi tape thing that I cut out, little sticker, little Daruma guys in a different version. This is my name in katakana, Riira. And this is a little crown wax seal that I got. The wax I got from Bumkachan, which I think is from Back to Zero Co. And the seal is from letterseals.com, I think, but I'll link everything down below for sure. And again, there's not a whole lot in here. I've marked, holidays and whatnot. I marked my birthday. But otherwise, I just tend to use this kind of as a to-do list and kind of as record keeping. So, I've got all kinds of, and it changes every week. I don't really have a set aesthetic. It's really whatever I'm feeling that week. So, stuff. And that is really that. The back of this notebook, because it had the plastic thing in the front, this is the back end of that. So I have the diary label on the back of the calendar on this notebook because there wasn't room in my aesthetic on the front. So, I had to have it somewhere, but obviously this is like awesome. So anyway, and in here I have some little Oji-san stamps. And for those of you who know me, you know my obsession with Oji-san. So here he is. And then I have some, dot stamps from Cheeky Paper Creations, and I don't think that her shop is open anymore. I will take a look, and if it is, I will link it. If not, I'm not going to link it because it'll just take you to nothing. And then this card from Bum Kitchen also, and I think these came with the stickers. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere, which is pretty rad. And that is that. So my setup in the Passport is very similar to my setup in the Big Guy because I like having, you know, a little bit of stuff to decorate with or to take notes or just various things. But I like, my two big components are I need my writing notebook and I need my calendar. So I tend to, sometimes I struggle to decorate like the whole page on the right. Some weeks it's fine. Some weeks I'm like, oh God, I can't fill this up. So I kind of want to lighten up my load a little bit, try out the smaller size. I have the second half of the year, you know, larger version if this doesn't work out, but I'd like to try lightening my load, taking less with me as I go. I actually upgraded. I had a little computer, and my at-home laptop is like a giant 15-inch monstrous thing. So I actually changed that, and I can't, oh, excuse me, I can't find my thing. But anyway, so I'm using, oh, I know where it is. Hold on. So now that Apple cares about the common consumer and has made an iPad that people can actually afford, I am using this sexy son of a gun to do my writing. And I can use the Scrivener app in here, and I can use, I have an Office 365 subscription, so I can edit final documents in Word. Oh, you can see my light umbrella. Hi, light umbrella. So this thing is rad. I totally love it. And then I have this little Bluetooth Finty keyboard, which if you are in the market for a separate Bluetooth keyboard and you want it to be small, I highly recommend these because unlike a lot of other keyboards, these are, the space bar responds no matter where you hit it. I had to return several keyboards. Well, not really several, I'm exaggerating. I had to return one keyboard, that's not several, because I tend to hit the space bar over here. If you didn't hit the space bar right here on that other keyboard, it would not work. And I'm like, that is the antithesis to fast typing. Like, that's not even a thing. No, you can't do that. This is great. You get really good chiclety sound. It's pretty terrific. And the magnets in here make it stick to the front. Not that you really want it to while you're typing, but it's cool because once you get your little setup. Whoa, I'm sorry. I think I'm shaking you a little bit. Get your little setup, get your little keyboard. It is pretty cool. So that is one thing that I'm using to do my writing, which is really neat. I updated my website today on my lunch break. So if you want to take a look at LeilaAMMartin.com. And again, I'll put that down below. So that's cool. Trying to think of what else is new. I have fallen deeply and forever in love with the TWSBI fountain pens. So these are ultra sexy and definitely standards. They're always with me. The other thing that I've been doing is bookbinding. So this is the text block that I'm currently working on. And for those of you who are fountain pen enthusiasts or paper enthusiasts, this is Tomoe River paper. So this is, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sections of, each section has between 4 and 7 pieces of paper in it. One of them has 4. Most of them have 5. One of them has 4 because I had to take one out, and one of them has 7 because I got lazy. So there's a lot of pages in here, but as you can see, it's very, very thin. It's very narrow, and that's why I make my own, and I did make this notebook from the ground up, and I did make this notebook from the ground up, and they both have Tomoe River paper in them. So they have the same amount of pages or more of a regular traveler's notebook insert, but at about half the bulk. So I'm still doing that. I still totally love it. It's a great paper. This is not covered yet. So I'm at the point where I've got the text block. It's sewn in a kettle stitch method, and I've got the spine glued, and I've got the support glued on with a little bookmark. And this is paper twine. And this came off of Bum Kitchen packaging. I save every piece of paper twine because I use them in crafts all the time. So the next steps for this is that I need to make book cloth, and I need to make book boards. I need to cut book boards, and then I will bind this with the book boards and the book cloth. That'll probably do maybe over the next couple of weeks when I have time. But I just, this is cool because I can make my own journals, I can make my own books, and I can, make actual hardbound books, which is a really neat thing to know how to do if you're into that. So that is, I'm going to shove all these things in here so you have something to look at. That is it for me. And if you have any questions as to what I'm up to, you are always welcome to shoot me a line. I'm active on Instagram more than I am on YouTube, but I stop by here sometimes because some of you apparently like listening to me ramble, which is awesome. But yeah, so that's the deal. And I thank you, dog. And I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if there are any other things that you'd like to see videos about or have questions about, by all means, leave me a comment or, hit me on my Instagram or on my website, because those are the other places that I'm the most active. I hope you have a terrific day, and I will see you again. Bye-bye.